Good evening, everyone, or morning or afternoon. My name is Eliote, and we just finished an app from last time because we just fought the Mother Chomper, which took out the beating in us. But after all of that, we have someone new to the party, and their little name is Groomp. And so now, we are going to first check out the next bounty. And it's a good thing that we're here because it's very close by. I did take it, if I remember. Yes, this one right here, the Devourer, Golden Path. And so, let me check my items since we're gonna be fighting another big guy. Let's head on over. The trauma-inducing Golden Path. What a great way to start off the game. But also, I did not show it last time, but I found a dark cherry right over there on that platform if we just hop on over. But there's no need for me to do that this time. We just have to get past everyone. This cable car, I could have used it, but then I would have missed a cherry. But I don't think it matters this time because I just wanted to show it off. And I don't know what my badge setup is, but I could show it off in just a bit. And we're looking for somewhere we haven't been to before. And since this is the beginning area, we can start our path here. And it's pretty simple to try to figure out where to go. Before, we raised this by throwing our beam ring by the crank, but now we have the ability to hold it, and I don't think it would have been that hard to find a Devourer, depending on who created this area, because it leads us right to here, and there's still mechanics here. Like, we can use cranks to get rid of the spot. What am I thinking? There are cranes here, basically, that we can use to get higher places, which means that someone was here before. And bug me not, so you are no problem to me. There's something behind here. A crank. Sure. Why not? And if I can throw my beam ring, that raises the green platforms. But if we let go, we would have to go back there and spin it again. And I don't think there's anything else, but just hop here and don't know what the point of these fly traps are. And I don't think we actually have any flies in this game, from what I remember, besides Fry. But besides that, he's the only fly we've seen. I guess all the flies came from the Golden Path, which means they all died. A little bit of a gruesome way of thinking about it and seeing it, but the background of this area is astonishing, to be quite honest. I like this area a lot. It's very peaceful, but also slightly threatening, since we already see what one mini boss can do to us. Oh, can I hop in? Okay, I want to get that crystal berry, but the mini bosses in this game are no joke. Even though I complain about the actual gameplay of turn-based RPG and how it doesn't really suit my playstyle, I could definitely see how the challenges come in and just absolutely destroy us. And okay, I made a mistake. Oh no, I'm just stupid. I try to go to, you know what I try to do. You can see it. But bosses are really challenging, and that's why they're extremely memorable. Just the experience rather than overall gameplay really makes a difference. And we hop over to here. We're fully healed, but no harm in saving. You can tell this area is a lot more ferocious since we saw more floor spikes. And now the walls here are just encaving us. And so, is there anything in the grass? I guess there isn't. So, let's see what we have in store here. Another plant, perhaps? Yes, it does. And it seems to be our bounty. If you couldn't tell, that's what we were doing. And so, let's have Kaboo spy since this is an aerial plant. I don't know if I could even attack with Kaboo. Oh, I can. But yeah, let me spy with Leaf. To think a plant and its minions could harbor such malice. This fight doesn't favor us. It may aim to swallow us. V, Kaboo, don't even think about fleeing before we break free. What that means is that it's a pitcher plant, and its giant sack of mouth, it can attack our whole team and then catch one of us in midair and swallowing us whole, inflicting poison. And if two of us die, the third one inside his mouth dies as well. And time to show it what Groomp can do. And for now, the little buddy can only attack for 2 damage. Whoa. Oh, that was unexpected. Fast attacking moves. Whoa. All right, they're a lot faster than I thought. And right there, it's just a smaller one. I don't know what, a fly trap, which I guess we don't have to spy, right? Yeah, we don't have to spy, but this is the only time we actually get to fight them rather than just jump on them to get to platform to platform. But for now, I think what I want to do is... All right, no way for me to get rid of poison for V. And as of now, they are weak to weak to ice. So Ice Fall is the safest move because they are plants. And if you remember, we can't put them to sleep. But these ones, they can be numbed and poisoned. So I might as well try the poison dart I have in just a bit. This is so dangerous. And a giant blob that's going to be targeting Kaboo. Thank you for the heal. That's actually really useful. Good block. You know what? At least when they bite us, they don't heal. But I do think I should deal with the fly trap. Because that's extra damage for no reason. We don't need to take it. And although it has only 58 health and 1 defense, you can see that it makes up for that with, well, attacks. Because we are being destroyed. Well, if we weren't any smarter, we would be getting destroyed even more. And thankfully we have Numb. Of course, 1 defense up, so Groom can't do as much damage. I mean, I could have Kaboo taunt, and so the poison blob would fall on him. And the Devourer would attack him. And honestly, considering the difference between the first plant fight we had and this plant fight, I'd prefer a Devourer. Unless I'm gonna jinx myself and then have my ass beat. But I feel like I always talk about how I love this game sometimes, or just how grateful I feel to be playing this. But I'm excited to play other games because this has kind of taken over my summer a little bit. Good block by me. Okay. And my plan, I want to numb you just so we have 1 extra turn. Got it. And try to freeze the fly trap because I don't even know what we can do with the fly trap. So hopefully freezing works or just doesn't. Oh, 2 health left. Good block. Okay. And I could Ice Fall because we are on the verge of beating them. I'm honestly kind of hoping that we see the attack where he just slams on the ground and picks one of us up. I don't know why he hasn't done that yet, but Poison Breath, delete. Oh, Poison Breath right here. That's just one of the moves I want to issue out. We're very close to beating him. All right, so we had Acid Shot, Delayed Shot. We did have Summon Fly Traps and Poison Breath, and the last move he has is a Head Slam. And before I risk anything, I'm just gonna... Should I even heal? Should I just be done with this fight? I think I'll just be done with this fight. I think it's okay. Unless it isn't. Well, we have 2 options. We could risk it, we could not. But I will have another opportunity to show this off again at a later time. As for now, dead plan. Wow, that was a lot faster than I thought it'd be. You got the Crystal Fang. And I think, if I remember correctly, I wanted to check out the bestiary log for the Devourer. Cause... Oh! I guess, in general, you could read more about the... bounties here. In the early days of the Golden Settlement, windmills were being set absolutely everywhere to test energy production limits. A team of scientists began building a few east of the town, not noticing the fly traps growing underneath them. By the time they realized it, it was too late. A gigantic Devourer attacked, accompanied by vicious fly traps. Although most managed to escape, Devourer has yet to pay for those it swallowed whole. In an expedition, Snakemouth finally delivers justice. And we wouldn't have known that at all, but in here... Let's see. Yeah, Kaboo's notes. You monsters. How dare you devour other bugs? I will cut you and your lackey's stems down. And the thing is, we don't know why we're doing these bounties until we actually see them. I actually don't know why we're doing this one. The Seedling King, I mean, or Devourer. This one is out for revenge or malice against what they did to bugs, but we didn't scout the area correctly. And the Seedling King, I believe, is just to, I don't know, get the crystal fruit. And I guess we have a crystal fang now, but let's go collect our reward at the bounty station. Or underground. Yes. We dug straight down just to fall in. If you can try to take it like that, but back already. Ah, I see you defeated that nasty devourer. May I have that crystal to drop? Yes, this is a genuine deal. Here's your reward. The last attack battle. Increase an ally's attack by 1 when low on HP? And 50 berries. That, honestly, is really good. Let me see what badges we have on right now and that I can take out because didn't use heavy throw. Definitely probably won't need prayer and meditation because didn't even try it with that. And last attack. I think this is our only chance of giving Kaboo a good chance to defend himself. And Triumph Buzz. I think that's a good set. Even though there are more medals here. What you selling? Oh no, I want to see the medals. What is this? Luckier Day? Oh, I don't know if I talked about this yet. But this is the legendary medal made by Kiefer. Is sure to make you feel lucky while fighting. And what this does is a cosmetic thing. I'll buy it, but I don't know how many medal points it costs. I think it costs... Yup, it costs none. All this does is when you're in battle, I think it'll be better off if I could show you the next time I'm in a fight. But for now, no more medals to buy from there. I want to check out the bank because I want to see if it really is just easier to get money at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure it is. And by the end of the day, I mean near the end of the game. 288 berries. Yeah, that's a good amount. I remember having 500 on my first playthrough because every berry I got, I shoved in there. And all the items I used were all from being picked up or cooking. Well, cooking the picked up items. And what other medals are here? Poison needles just help out deal damage passively. But I don't think that's what I want. Secure pouch. A medal made by Professor Honeycomb. Makes enemies unable to steal items and fleeing won't drop berries. This is... Who's Professor Honeycomb again? It's not HB, right? Actually, it might be HB. They made a medal that's basically a pocket. So, thanks. I mean, it's useful when you're trying to escape. And I don't know why you wouldn't just use Quick Flee. I mean, it's either Quick Flee or that pouch, but a little bit redundant. And what is this? Sleepy needles. Oh, I've never used these either, and I don't plan on using them because, well, they heal while the enemy's asleep. All right, fine, I'll take it. And because I just haven't used it, why not? Oh, the ADBP enhancer. Okay, yes. I kind of want to use those instead because it increases the amount of times a skill can hit. But also, one thing it doesn't mention is how much TP it takes, because it uses up 1 more TP than we expect it to, than what is typically found. And I don't want to go through here. I want to go to the library because we picked up 3 more lore books, and I have no recollection of when. I think we did finish a couple quests, and then we got them. And then there's one quest I want to do before finishing it off. And I'll look it up after I return these books, because I'm a good librarian. Accompaniment? I don't know, but discoveries just to make things easier. Time 42, last time we found 34. Wow, we have twice the amount of discovery. No, twice 2 more rewards. Yes, a crystal berry, thank you. And another one. All right, that's over no, underwhelming, but at least it paid for the luckier day badge. And so, let's return all 3 lore books. And read it. Let's see. Mantid claws? Yes, when mantids have claws, but mantises don't. They have the hands from the Great Awakening. And so, let's read about the ancient crystals. Many crystals exist around the world, filled with a mysterious power. The old roaches learned how to harness their magic, and crystals are now used as power sources for many machinery and other things. No current side effects from the crystal exposures are known, making them relatively safe. Some children's tales mention that sometimes sounds can be heard from them, if in a quiet enough place. Probably fake. Archaeologists say these crystals appeared on the same day as the Day of Awakening, suggesting a link between them and that event. And I kind of think of that as how society changed from this mysterious power coming in. Since they have the property to hold memories, the blue crystals that we also, I think, see here, or these are just normal gems. But if you look up there at the top of the screen, that's one of those great crystals, and we have a mine for them. And they do have the properties to retain memories, so it might be memories of those who came before us, implanted onto every single bug that it came in touch with. But family structures and social bugs. Bugs can be classified into 2 types, social and loners. Social bugs usually have a single queen, the mother of the colony. Although all individuals are siblings, they do not tend to see it that way. Some individuals grow closer to others by choice, creating their own small family cell. Social bugs are separated into workers or civilians. Workers are born to protect and take care of running the colony. Workers take their jobs very seriously and will fulfill their duties as best as they can. Recently, some workers have rebelled to lead a loner life. This too could be an evolution. Civilians form family bonds more easily and care for the general well-being of their colony. It should be noted that social bugs referring to the queen as their mother is considered a taboo. The queen, however, has freedom to call others their children. Which book would you like to read? Wouldn't that be weird that you can't call your mother mother anymore because you have so many siblings? And also, we have seen a loner bug by that cricket across the river where we first started or ended chapter 1. But our last book of the day is Bulgarian honey. Something about the pollen collected from Bulgarian flowers causes the honey produced here to be super sweet, but also super volatile. If the honey is mixed too thick or heated up too much, it becomes alive and turns into a being called Obama honey. We have first-hand experience of that. Scientists are still trying to figure out what causes the honey to turn into these beasts. Many tests point towards crystal fragments in the plants of Bulgaria being the culprit, but there's no conclusive proof. Oh, I forgot about this. But this could point to how plants are becoming extremely hostile since they gain consciousness and their only, I guess, method of expanding or wanting to be alive is done by staying alive. I guess that's why they attack us. But also, some may have been around long enough, like the roaches. Like Venus has been there since the very beginning and remembers the roaches as well. And I guess that's why she's so great. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm here not to visit Venus or to provide her a visit, but because of that loner bug mentioned before. And for us, let's see, where is it? In Search of Something by Elam. Elam's looking for something, but his vague request only mentions a golden paradise. What location could he be referring to? Or is it maybe just more than a place? But to the closest golden paradise, it would have to be with Venus, where she lives in the Golden Hills. And we teleported into place. And, oh yeah, I remember you. I guess we can talk to you again. I wish these pilgrimages would last longer. I can't get enough of this golden paradise. Wait a second. Huh? What? You three look like you're looking for something up here. Are you not? That's very perceptive of you. Indeed we are. Do you think I could help you? I doubt it, but we thank you for your offer. Oh, come on, try me. I know these hills inside and out. Let me check our quest. There's someone who's restricted himself to a small cave? Kinda a weirdo, right? Could you take me to him? For what purpose? I don't know. I think I can help. Trust me? This whole request chain is a bit abnormal. Very well. Please stay close to us and we'll escort you to Sir Hermit. No rush. Don't forget to enjoy the sights you came here for. And we might as well visit Venus while we're here. Since this bug knows clearly of Venus and she's no longer here with us. But if you ever miss the Golden Festival music, it plays here. Something I completely overlooked, but something quite enjoyable and gives another reason to visit Venus if you don't want to hear the music from Samira. Thank you for that gift. I won't forget it. Goddess Venus is so nice for someone of her status. No kidding. Eliza II could learn a bit from her. And this is old text because we see that Eliza II has changed. Or we have more faith in her. But the pollen in this area supposedly is what we use the honey or produce the honey from. And it makes sense why it's alive because these plants are alive as well. And imagine how horrible it'd be to have an abominable honey from Venus. I mean, we have an abominable sunflower here that nearly destroyed us. So close enough. But we'll head out to that lonely little cricket. This lonely bug will be lonely no longer once we bring them with us and she's disappeared. Because I don't know where these guys go. I mean, clearly they want to follow us, but they just disappear and reappear. Where were you? Were you following from far behind? And, oh, actually, time to use the flutter, and we carry both Groomp and whoever's with us on Leaf's icicle, even though it's hard to see, but I believe this will be another dark cherry. Oh, a crystal berry. Well, kind of rhymes, so same idea, if you would excuse it. But let's start going to see that little hermit, which those hermits are considered crustaceans, but hermit's also another name for just someone who stays in one place, I believe. But there's a lot of confusion between hermits and insects, even though they're crustaceans. Some of them see them as insects because of their legs and also kind of small bug-like nature. But besides that, that's the only similarities I can see. But let's bring one cricket to another. Again to this dark, empty, somewhat lifeless cave. A little bit hostile, but very calm. And so, let's reunite, or let's actually unite these two bugs. Here goes. Hermit dude, is this what you were looking for? A bug? My request led you to another bug? In hindsight, probably not what a hermit wants. Hello, I've heard your request, that you've been here for so long. And? You will try to make me see the bright side, like all the others? Oh, not at all. I think this place is lovely. If it's kept you entertained, it must be full of hidden wonders. Would you mind if I stayed and look around? If that's okay. I stand up. You look at this world in a wholly different way, don't you? You're not searching for the meaning of things. I think things happen just because. I love to admire the results. I would like you to say. Call me Techie. It'll be my pleasure. Explorers. Yes? Thank you. I never expected you to go this far for me. Me neither. Did we just play matchmakers? As long as everyone's happy. This is the one worldly thing I have left. A lore book! We just put in all our lore books. I guess we'll put in one more. It is from my younger days. I'm glad I kept it, if only to give it to you. I must thank you too, although I have nothing to give. Don't worry about it. We'll leave you to your introspection and stuff. If you ever need us, just post in the town's quest board. And now, with that quest complete, they now have alone time. Aww, but we can interrupt it. And once in this empty cave is now two bugs. Well, once a lonely bug now has company, and they're huge compared to us. Elon's been here so long, but there's a flower he never noticed. Techie's got such a good eye for small things in the world. It's really refreshing. I'm blessed you made us meet. Yeah, there's a flower right here. Something completely new that we would have never seen unless we had brought these two together. And so, let me first deliver this book. My necklace broke. That's really awkward. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It was a diddle necklace, and I guess it just broke off. I was touching it the whole time, but oh well. Time to turn in a book. And we're pretty close to filling out this entire bookshelf. Berries as currency? Really big question I bet many people have. It is unknown how long bugs have been using these specific types of berries as currency, but it is a very effective method. Hard, long-lasting, and very bitter. These berries are almost never eaten for their horrible taste. Their small size is perfect for carrying them around too. There have been recorded cases of some bugs actually enjoying these berries, but almost no one can stomach their taste. Well, they just remind me of those tiny little constrained blueberries. You know, the ones that taste kind of sour, or bitter in this case. I've never liked them, but some people do. It's an acquired taste, but I think Elam is the writer of these lore books. Something just off the top of my head because I've never thought about who the authors were. And Elam has probably seen almost everything. The past, the present, and the expectant future, which is why he may be so down. Maybe he just needs a new perspective, like what Techie had. But with that, we're finally gonna be able to help that one termite and maybe finish more quests? Find the ingredients we could do. Can't sleep, yes. They took her, yes. It's time, we can do that later. Rare item wanted and in search of paint. Wow, we have a lot of quests left to do before we continue chapter 6, because we're halfway through. But with this, I think it's a good time to end it off. And with defeating a better fighting plant, or actually weaker, and helping two lovebirds meet each other, I'll see you all next time.